If you hadn't answered the 3 questions from before, the SAT is a globally recognized college admission test that lets you show colleges what you know and how well you can apply that knowledge. It measures your reasoning and verbal abilities required for success in college. Do I think this is fair? No, I don't. I don't believe that this test is a fair measure of skills because it doesn't predict how well I'm going to do in my college classes. It doesn't tell you anything about myself and how hard I've worked throughout my entire high school career to maintain my GPA. And it doesn't tell you if I'm capable of thinking outside the box or logically. Colleges need to work on minimizing the impact SAT scores have in the admission process and focus more on students' high school GPAs. GPAs don't give us an exact idea of what kind of person you are, but it gives you an insight of what 4 long years of self-discipline, intellectual curiosity, and hard work can do to you. I'm not saying that SATs have no importance, they certainly do, but it's just not fair towards the kids who are excellent students and poor test takers. This standardized test, I believe, is now hurting rather than helping students. I also believe that there's more to a person than some 4-hour tests. High school kids today are under a lot of pressure from their peers and their family to get accepted into prestige colleges and universities. They spend several hours a day studying like crazy, eating like snacks throughout the day, and cramming loads of information into their heads to study for one of the most important tests they'll ever take in their high school careers, the SAT.
Oh man, you ready for that SAT though?
Oh, hell no, man.
But they're making a big deal in there, man.
I think I'm gonna get a little sore.
Especially for all that Xbox over there, man.
Xbox all day.
They didn't even add me. Oh, I'm talking to you, man.
I'm out.
Yeah, man. Got a lot to do. Don't forget to study.
This is Grace. She's ranked number 3 in her class, and she volunteers every weekend at her local hospital and also works at a supermarket every day to help support her family. Her teachers always commend her for her hard and dedicating work. She's been studying and practicing for the SAT since her sophomore year in high school. Brian is not one of the best students in his class. He's smart and capable of making logical decisions, and he rarely ever studies. But when he takes exams, he never gets anything below an 85. Jacob is known as the class clown. He doesn't pay attention much in class, but makes up for it because he has a tutor that helps him weekly and subjects that he struggles with. Welcome students to the 2015 SAT exam. My name is Miss Augustine. Please do not open your booklets until told to. Make sure that all items and drinks are placed under the seat and all electronic devices are turned off. You have 3.5 hours. You may now begin. At this point, everyone is stressed and overwhelmed taking this test. Most of them probably got less than 8 hours of sleep and are struggling to stay awake and focus during this 3.5-hour exam. Hey, I got my results.
Oh yeah, I got mine too. Hold on. Yeah, Harvard. Yo, Brian's supposed to be coming too. Where is he? Yo, Brian, are you?
I got my letter.
Yo, Harvard. Hold on. What are those? This man.
It's open as though.
It took like 2 weeks to get
Hello.
here.
One, two, three.
What?
Alright, yo, I got accepted.
You know how long what?
I got
Yo, you
accepted.
didn't even study, man. Yo.
So Brian got accepted into the college that he wanted. Grace and Jacob, who have stellar grades, participate in class, and are always on time and doing what they need to do, did not get accepted. However, the only difference between them two is that Brian scored a 2140 on his SAT, and Grace and Jacob scored an 1800 and a 1920. The SAT is a scary and intimidating test that high school students take every year. Performance tests shouldn't be the main factor that contributes to the college admission process. They only test for our logical and problem-solving skills, but there's more to a person than how they do on a test.